everyone, to Logan, Utah, and the Beehive State. We're here at Maverick Stadium, home to the Utah State Aggies, and eager for this clash. What a scene this is, a veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Utah State Aggies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
No,
I'm not. I'm just saying. I would have to have your help.
The Jayhawks will kick it away to start us off.
Yeah. I don't know how much further he can go.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Ball first.
So the Utah State Aggies offense is on the field for the first time today. And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
Start off nice and easy. 5-star and give off football.
He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Back to throw, it's Sampson. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them the first down.
They're going to sit back in zone. I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
If they sit there, they're not going to be
He's looking to throw it. Coming after it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. The throw. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. The timing needs to be precise on those out routes, and the quarterback just gave him too much ground to cover.
Yeah, and you got to know when to throw that. Right when he's breaking out of his break, I got to put that ball and put it on him. And you could tell the timing was a little bit off, just a little too much juice from the QB.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Coverage team does a good job. Touches it dead. No return on this one. The Jayhawks offense has its first opportunity of the day. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Backed up deep in their own territory on 2nd and inches. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. At midfield, he's got room. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
I guess.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time, they attack the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back to it.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and attack that side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Running behind that left side. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Farmer. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
There's a price.
A first down run on the doorstep. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
I know you got it.
Now on second and goal.
Bring me my money.
Tries again to get it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that.
There's
No
two
gain
this
on the
weekend,
play.
Saturday and Sunday. Williamsburg.
Important play coming on this opening day. It's third and
Cheapest
goal.
gift.
From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Now
Just let me know what you
down,
want,
they'll
and
send
I'll
out the field goal
cook it
unit.
up.
From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
If I remember,
No
it's
doubt, too. Don't
only
you just feel like
Gators
there's a
get
little
out
bit
of
more
line
sense of urgency on
over
this
top
drive? It
of it.
just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Looking to throw, it's Sampson. Getting some heat. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Now looking for that first down on third and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
For what?
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on third down. They just want to make the home run, highlight type throw.
I don't remember if I made
nice
a 4-1 or
job
not, but it was pretty.
poised
It is.
and making
It's
a
only
good decision,
Gators get out
checking
of
it
line.
down to the running back here to help your offense out.
Fires to the wideout.
Are you going to come to her
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there.
What day is that?
Incomplete. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted.
I think that's the day of a spring game.
And just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really miss.
And then her
Quarterbacks, they
graduation
got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do, but over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft
12
spot,
is
making
what?
it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he
I
moves the sticks.
think I got a Proctor one of those days.
Comes out throwing on first down.
You're going to have to figure it out because your daughter's graduation is
Really, I mean,
shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Graduation
Couldn't
from
make the
kindergarten.
connection last time. Let's see if they
Big
throw it
deal.
again.
You cannot tell me that you're not going to show up for a trial. Are you serious right now?
I mean,
The aerial assault continues.
That's a big deal, honey. Our child is
And he got smacked just as he
she's
released
staying
the
at the
pass.
same.
She's not having another graduation.
Well, this defense
until
felt
fifth
coming
grade.
into the
Yes,
game
it
that
is
if he
a
was
big
going to
deal.
try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Ever since they invented the forward
kindergarten
pass,
was
the
a
tight ends have been running the drag and getting the
big
first
one.
down.
I think it's because the tight end just so much versatility.
We have to
They
put on
can
the
block and
graduation.
stay
So, yeah,
in the
it's a big
formation,
deal.
or
No
they
other
can
grade
release and
level
come
does
out.
that.
But either way, if
Except
the
for fifth
quarterback's
grade.
patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come open.
He's got his man.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many
Learn something new every
smart
day, huh?
nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make
Maybe
big
if they were
plays. It's
leaving,
tough to sit back in zone against such smart
the
players
school.
nowadays.
And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. That 8-yard pickup leaves them with 2nd and just inches here. The give to the lone running back. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
But with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front. But they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
Catch in the middle. It's Weaver. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire play.
And it just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
I love RPOs. It puts the defense in such a bind. Are they handing it off? Are they throwing the football? How quickly can I commit to this? And you see with the RPO, it just freezes the defense for a half a second. It allows the offensive line to set those blocks up, and they're able to go get the first.
Dumps it off in the flats. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Kansas offense returns to the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Using the quick game. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Off.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The quarter comes to a close. Utah State has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
Good first quarter.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the catch. It's Farmer. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Jayhawks are in the hurry-up.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big 3rd down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. He's up to 51 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Makes one man miss. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Open space at the 25. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Man, that hurts because second down, you got everything in front of you, the whole playbook open. Now you get a lost yardage play. Now it's third down. Now it puts those feet to the fire a little bit more. Now you better come up with something you really love in this area.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
Thought he had it and couldn't get it to the uprights. He missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just
going for the big play. Makes the grab on the right. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Sampson. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
That's reeled in. It's Tuggle. Finds a crease at the 20. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Pulls and fires complete.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Football here. Did you hear me?
They're going to throw it again. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Good right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Okay.
He's piled up 87 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. And the Jayhawks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up. And they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for Thomas.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. Extending the play. And he can find a receiver, and down he goes.
Seatbelt, no. Sack is crazy.
We might as well state the obvious. First and second down.
I'm just so confused. I really wanted to pay for these online. But it's not. It's giving me an option for extra small here, but not.
He hurls one deep down the left
I
side.
have it marked.
And that pass is
Extra small on the paper. I don't know if we
intercepted.
can look at this paper
And they'll drag
for
him
her
down.
size
That's
or
a
if
good
they'll
return on the
online. And I
interception.
don't know.
And the senior just took that one out of the air and sent it the other way.
Man, these defenders practice
Ball's
this
gonna be
all
way
week
too
long.
big.
It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also, how about getting your head around, locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off for the defense.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Dropping back, it's Sampson. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's gonna pass. They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Let's see what they've got on second down. The give to the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
He can make this.
Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Oh, he missed it.
45
No good.
range.
Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive.
What?
They're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Trying to get to it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish strong.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Sampson. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this court.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
It's really tough as a quarterback to throw down here in the red zone because the windows, they constrict so quickly. Quarterback lucky that ball wasn't picked. He tried to force that one into double coverage.
And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. He wants to throw it. Wiggles free. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Makes his connection. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. He got it. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Logan so far. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in practice. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
1st down here for the offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. feeling some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Jayhawks send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got great speed. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's for the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, dude.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Relying on that
read the whole thing by memory.
Works for about 3 yards to the 31.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
The give out of the gun. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out.
Next episode is going to be about bugs
in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make the play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Oh.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
I don't think I mean, I kind of like Origins, but all the spin-offs kind of suck,
after a pickup of 3.
acting-wise.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic, intercepted.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Give to the single back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
What up, Smoke?
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Buying some time. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling him 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd down coming up. from the gun, the ground game. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. This Utah State offense has it going. Looking to throw at Sampson. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll be right out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Utah State! And the pummeling has started.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25.
First down or two.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability.
He's going to throw deep right side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a second down pass play. And it's picked off for the third time today. He didn't get a lot on the return, but man, he
worst
set
computer
his
teams I've
offense
ever
up to
played.
30.
Dude, 2 drives, 2 INTs. I don't know who the backup quarterback is, but I might start thinking about doing something there. Goodness gracious, keep turning the football over. Can't do it. Can't put your defense in a bad spot time after time.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
And the Aggies will have it first and 10. To the air, it's Sampson. They're working that left side. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Touchdown, Aggie! And the stomping has commenced. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score. Utah State 30, Kansas.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear them.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it first and 10 outside the 30. They're going to run it. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They go to the ground. Breaks the tackle.
I tell you what, they're down, but they're not out with this guy. They keep feeding him. He keeps having success on the ground. Maybe I use this now to catapult, use some play action, make some bigger plays down the field. But the run game has not been the problem today.
The sweet feet buy a little time. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And the Jayhawks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10.
Returner is tangled down at the 20. And your Utah State Aggies will take over.
Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Sampson. He rifles one deep to the left. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
He's going to run it. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The quarter comes to a close. Utah State has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. He wants to throw. He finds his man. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
They'll run it on 1st and goal.
Yeah.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
You got hurt.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies! And the route is on.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20.
This Kansas team is
He wants to start this
one of the
drive with
worst
a pass.
teams
He's got the back in the middle.
Maine's
He
ever
was
seen.
off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air.
Like usually the
Working that left
computer's
side now.
tough to
And he breaks into the open.
cue. They break a
Just
big play.
making a huge
But usually
play,
they're
and he
very,
sets
very
him up all the way
difficult to
down
play.
at the 14.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
I'm going to get this one
Shoes
from
up
myself.
yards. I mean, that was really quick,
For me.
really
But
decisive.
that
Design
chest is
quarterback
matching.
runs are very
Where are we
difficult to
put?
stop, and you could tell
If we go in
he's got
that
some ability to
corner.
make big plays. And thank
I
goodness
mean,
they
it's
got
better
him
than
around,
that
and it wasn't a
classic
bigger play than it could have been.
BS.
I'm
Snag in
getting
the
rid
end
of it.
zone.
I have been
Touchdown,
waiting
Kansas.
I
so
mean,
long.
Nice pitch, nice catch.
it's so high
Maybe this
school,
helps next game.
college.
Like we're trying to find
I
a rhythm,
know.
Find something that works. Find
Are you
somebody
giving me
to
now
go to.
permission to get
This
rid of it?
offense is struggling.
I
They're down
mean,
by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
And the extra point is good.
Just
The deficit
didn't know
is
what we
huge.
would
This
do
one is all
for
but over.
close.
They'll keep trying and line up for the
Good
onside
goal.
kick.
We gotta get something.
They'd hope to get
Yeah.
that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go.
I've been wanting to redo our bedroom for a long time.
There's another one. Duvernay's still on my team.
There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working for.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13.
That's not a
Pressure
buffet
coming.
table. That is an entry table. That I would
And
like
this
to
offense has had a
behind
great
the
day, and they've
house.
put some big plays together. But the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their
And
quarterback.
just
That's
because we
back-to-back
hit
sacks.
the
I
Oh,
understand that, but
tax
there's some
money.
things that I would like
I'm
to
not
get
positive, but
because...
that first
tax
down marker
money
might be in the
go
next county.
crazy.
Okay, well, but I've been waiting for a long time to get some nice things. And we need more storage in this house. And if I got another cabinet over there,
On third
that
and
would
long, a
give us
check
more
down would be
storage.
the last resort. Takes a hit as he
I could
fires.
put maybe
That pass
something
is
in there,
well
like
off target. He
pot,
got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't
maybe some
convert
of the
on
stuff
third
that's in our
down.
cabinets.
Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're
I
looking
would like to
forward
put
to
a
the punt.
back.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The Kansas offense returns to the field. We'll
Or
see
would you
what they
just
can do
rather
on
just
this
keep
drive
the
that
doors
starts
that
at the
don't have
16-yard line.
Like for your
He'll
clothes.
come out throwing on first down. And that's a mistake
Yeah.
you don't expect to see from a senior, and he
Does
is
his
lucky
job.
to get it back. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. On the move at the 30. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move
Now
the
they
sticks.
start playing.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to go up top on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. They'll line up to go for 2.
Well, if I got the chest
When
and
you can
dresser,
run
that would
like
be
that, the
600.
quarterback is going to
They're
give you
298.
opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders.
Six.
QB sees it. Stick the hand
I mean,
up
that's
in the
really
air,
cheap,
catch
though,
the football,
furniture.
get to the end zone.
Lining up to
But
cover the kick
I
after that
just add
touchdown
that.
drive.
22.
He'll return it. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over.
Oh,
Let it go.
I'd like to
Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Snap in the shotgun. Looking to buy time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
All right, so what are we going to decide about William? Because I was going to let Connor know for the summer. I mean, I would have him Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays all day. And then at football, you would have him Tuesdays and Thursdays.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
But Scarlett will be it too.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
I think you have to like what
And
you
it may
see
just
from
be
the
one
coaching
day,
staff here. Your
'cause I may
offense is
not
on
even
the
see
field,
it.
and it looks like you got a pretty good drive
I
going.
just
You're
I
just going
can't
to try
take
and
it. I just
keep
can't
this
do it.
thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice
Did
lead
they go
here
to
late.
Waffle with me?
Just want to find
Wait,
ways
what?
to keep the chains moving.
Did
They're
they both
doing
go to Waffle with me?
No, they went to Georgia.
No, they went to Waffle.
They went to Georgia.
No, remember we passed each other going to somewhere. We were going to somewhere and something.
Trying to find his man on
What was
first
that?
down.
Yeah.
He looks that one in nicely.
That's
I
a
had
good
to
job
leave
by the
from Maryland.
dragger out there, understanding its
Yeah,
zone
you-
coverage.
you
So
took-
instead of continuing
took
to
some.
run across the field,
Yeah.
he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Sixth play of the drive coming up.
Oh boy.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Man,
was
that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back?
Should be those two
cat-like
pieces of
quick.
furniture together before
On third and short,
five,
the run and looking for the first down. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
Unloads to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do it better.
There's five
After the
drawers.
incompletion,
The
looking
top
at second
two
down.
are a little bit
To the
not
ground with
as
the back.
not as tall.
Maybe a 3-yard pickup there.
The
Third and
bottom
long
three
coming
are
up.
taller.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
This is what it looks like.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he has to throw for it.
Well, it's normally $517.
And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. Defense uses a
I'm
timeout
getting two
quickly,
pieces of
trying to
furniture for
get
the
that
same
ball
price.
back and preserve time for their offense.
Because the dresser
Wants to
is
throw on first down.
showing that
Unloads
it
it
is.
left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. They'll go to the counter play. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
The give to the tailback. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop. And if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Number 7.
Ooh. If we did, so if we did FCA, how much would it cost for a family to do that?
I mean, last year just.
I know, but who paid the difference?
I think 1025 church.
Okay, well I know Garrett's going to come up, but you got to get with Garrett. Because I need to know when to schedule my reffing thing. It's either the 1st or the 7th. And the 1st would be when we were in St. Simons. The 7th will be when I need to be in Kentucky. So either way, it's going to be inconvenient for me. And I need to figure out what to do.
Is it just a day seminar type thing?
Yes. I'm going to see if I can get it worked out where I can just do it virtually.
Crew. You guys recruiting Utah State players. Shoot. What do you gotta do? You know? Is it just,
Not those days, I don't.
is it just training?
Yeah.
Okay. Bada boom. Got old Yak next week. At least I got him at home. The schedule is freaking ridiculous.